Have you ever stood in the middle of an argument, heart racing, and thought, this is not how love is supposed to feel? The words you exchange feel like weapons, leaving you both wounded. The tension is suffocating, and you feel alone, even together. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone, and you don't have to stay stuck in this cycle. Today, we're not just talking about how to argue better, but how to transform conflict into connection. Conflict is natural, but suffering isn't. There's a way to turn friction into understanding and intimacy. Take a deep breath. Let's begin this journey to reclaim your calm and your connection. Picture this. It's a Tuesday night. You're both exhausted, and a tiny spark, maybe a comment or a sigh, ignites a full-blown argument. Suddenly, it's not about the dishes or being late. It's about respect, feeling unappreciated, and old wounds resurfacing. Your heart pounds, adrenaline surges, and your rational mind fades. You stop seeing your partner as a teammate and start seeing them as an adversary. Voices rise, words sharpen, and you start using always and never, trapping each other in blame. You feel trapped in a cycle you can't break, wondering, how did we get here again? Love feels distant in these moments, but this is the turning point. The moment you can change everything. We're going to break down what happens here and how you can take back control. It's not about avoiding conflict, but learning to navigate it with compassion. This is where real change begins. You have more power than you think. Let's see how. Toxic arguments rarely start with an explosion. They build slowly like a gas leak. The trigger is often trivial, but what happens next matters most. First comes misinterpretation. You hear accusation instead of a question. Then, defensiveness walls go up and you stop listening to understand. Blame gets tossed back and forth, and soon, contempt creeps in, sarcasm, eye-rolling, disrespect. Contempt is the most dangerous stage. It attacks your partner's worth, not the problem. This poisons the relationship's foundation. But you can learn to spot these stages as they happen. By staying calm, you become the firefighter, not the arsonist. It's not about suppressing feelings, but mastering them. Recognize the pattern and you can break it. This is a skill that brings peace. Let's learn how. Toxic arguments aren't really about the dishes or the phone. They're about unmet emotional needs. When we feel unseen, unheard, or unvalued, our nervous system goes on high alert. We lash out at behaviors because we can't express the deeper pain. I feel invisible. I feel lonely. Our partner sees only anger, not the hurt beneath. Often we're replaying old patterns from childhood or past relationships. The key is to look past the surface and listen for the vulnerable need underneath. This shift changes everything. When you feel triggered, your greatest power is the pause. In that split second between trigger and reaction, you can choose a different path. Stop what you're doing, take a deep breath, and give your rational brain a chance to catch up. This pause is a reset button for your nervous system. Ask yourself, what's the most helpful, loving way to respond right now? It feels unnatural at first, but every pause builds your emotional strength. The pause isn't weakness. It's self-control. It's the foundation of calm communication. Practice it and you'll change the entire dynamic. This is your first line of defense against toxic spirals. Use it. After the pause, change your language from blame to vulnerability. Instead of "you never care," try "I feel lonely when we don't spend time together." I statements own your feelings and invite connection, not defense. It takes courage to be vulnerable, but it's the heart of intimacy. Anger feels powerful, but vulnerability builds trust. Next time, banish "you made me feel." Start with "I feel," or "the story I'm telling myself is." This simple shift dismantles toxic arguments. It's not about winning, it's about sharing your experience. Vulnerability is the game changer. Try it. Anger is loud, but it's usually protecting something softer: hurt, fear, or shame. When you feel angry, pause and ask, what's really underneath this? Maybe criticism triggers a fear of not being good enough, or forgetfulness makes you feel unimportant. Name the real feeling to yourself, then try to see what's beneath your partner's anger too. Responding to the hurt or fear behind anger with compassion can be disarming. It shows you're not enemies. You're both in pain. This is how you get to the heart of the matter. Sometimes arguments get too heated and you're both overwhelmed. This is when you need a break, not a walkout, but a pause to protect the relationship. Say, "I'm overwhelmed and need 20 minutes to calm down, but I promise we'll finish this." The key is intention and communication. Set a time, reassure your partner, and commit to returning. During the break, don't stew. Actively calm yourself. Walk, breathe, listen to music. Reset your nervous system. Come back ready to connect, not to fight. A well-timed break can stop a toxic spiral. It's an act of care, not rejection. Use it wisely. In arguments, the ego wants to win, but if one person wins, both lose. The rush of being right isn't worth the cost to your connection. Shift from certainty to curiosity. Ask, how do you see this? Why does it matter to you? You don't have to agree, just seek to understand. Letting go of winning is surrendering ego for the sake of love. Prioritize us over me. When both partners do this, arguments become opportunities for growth. Choose connection over victory. After the fight, repair is crucial. Don't let hurt linger. Check in with your partner. Are we okay? Take responsibility for your part, even if it's small. Apologize for your behavior, not your feelings. Appreciate your partner's efforts, like calling for a break or using I statements. Physical touch, like a hug or holding hands, can help restore closeness. Repair turns scars into signs of resilience. It says, we can weather storms together. Don't skip this step. Healing after conflict is what makes love stronger. Make it a habit. What if you're the only one trying to change the dynamic? If your partner refuses responsibility, mocks your efforts, or escalates when you set boundaries, be alert to an unhealthy pattern. Your well-being comes first. Seek professional help if needed, but know that your calm can't fix a fundamentally unsafe situation. Your peace is precious. Sometimes the bravest choice is to prioritize yourself. Self-respect is not failure, it's courage. True strength isn't loud or aggressive, it's calm in the storm. Your calm is your superpower, your lighthouse in emotional chaos. Every pause, every I statement, every act of curiosity builds your resilience. This isn't about perfection, but progress. Shorter, less intense arguments and faster recovery. Your calm is a gift to your relationship and yourself. Value peace over drama, connection over conflict. Practice calm and watch your world transform. You don't have to be perfect, just committed to growth. Own your calm. Let it change everything. If this resonated with you, share it with someone who needs it. Declare your commitment in the comments. Peace over ego. Let's support each other in choosing calm, connected love. Remember, you deserve a love that feels safe and nurturing. Arguments don't have to destroy what you're building. Choose peace. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more content on emotional wisdom and healthy relationships.